Bari, boleh try mic Bari.
Kita start lagu dulu.
Dengar suara
So, start lagu saya.
Okay.
Money that I don't accept. Like this.
We would like to ask for your kind cooperation to switch off your microphone to avoid any interruption. Allow to switch it on for the Q&A slot at the end of the session. And at the end of the session, we will have photography session, and we would like to have the students to open their camera as well as the committee so that we can take the photography together. Your cooperation is very much appreciated. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening. I bid to our guest speaker for today, Mr. Bima Adnanta Setiawan, students and all UNI4U members. Gathered here today, we have students from 3 prestigious schools, which are SMK Konbun Taiping, SMK Sri Pulau Perdana, and SMK Bandar Tinam. On behalf of UNI4U's organizing committee, we are honored to have you as participants of our third live session program, and we would like to express our gratitude to all of you for attending this session today. To bless today's ceremony and all its participants, I would like to invite Muhammad Halim Syarkawi to lead in reciting the dua.
Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma innaka khallaqul azim, innaka sami'un alim, innaka ghafurur rahim, innaka rabbul arsyil azim, innaka albarul jawadul karim. Ya Allah, Engkaulah yang punyai segala kepujian, Engkaulah yang berhak menerima segala kepujian, Engkaulah yang berhak menerima segala kesyukuran. Engkaulah yang memiliki segala pemerintahan dan di tangan Engkau segala kebajikan, kepada Engkaulah kembali segala urusan. Allahumma ya karimu ya rahim, cucurilah rahmat dan rahimmu ke atas majlis kami pada petang ini, berkatilah ia dari awal hingga akhirnya. Ya fa'alu lima yurid, kami juga memohon perlindungan daripadamu dari segala perkara yang boleh mencacat celakan majlis kami dan daripada segala perkara yang melalaikan kami dari berbuat taat kepadamu. Kepadamu juga kami serah segala urusan kami. Rabbana alaika tawakkalna wa ilaika anabna wa ilaikal masir. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa baraka wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Thank you, Muhammad Helmi Sharkawi, for that dua recital. Before we proceed any further, let me introduce our speaker for today. He is alumni of UTP International Exchange student. Now, he is already graduated and currently work as a representative in S3 Indonesia. During his study, he once joined summer program organized by Geoscience Department in University Technology Petronas, which has gave him a memorable experience that he never forget. Today, he will be sharing with us his experience in studying in Malaysia and Indonesia, as well giving some tips on how to excel in university life. Without further ado, I would like to invite our moderator for today, Nur Khairul Bariah binti Muhammad Nazri, to start off our session.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Andat, for the welcoming remarks. Hi, everyone. My name is Nur Khairul Baria binti Muhammad Nazri. I'm the treasurer of UNI4U, currently in my third year first semester in petroleum engineering. I will be your moderator for today's session. So, hi, everyone, from students from SMK Pulau Perdana, SMK Bandar T6, SMK Convent Taiping, and also we have special guest today, which is juniors of Mr. Bima from SMA Negeri 4 Kota Bekasi. Okay, together with me today is Mr. Bima Adinanta Setiawan. Okay, he is actually alumni of UTP Summer Program and he currently working as a territory sales representative in S3 Indonesia. He is also nominated as the best buddy in S3 Indonesia and finalist of Tourism Ambassador in Abang None, Jakarta, Kepulauan Seribu. He previously focused on undergraduate studies, which is in his academic and also used to be in entertainment industry. So, Mr. Bima, can you say hi to our participants today?
Hi everyone, apa kabar semua?
Okay, so that's Mr. Bima, and also we have Mr. Zulhairi as our backup moderator. Zulhairi, can you say hi to our participants today? So, Zulhairi, are you there?
Hi everyone.
Okay, so before we move further, bear in mind that this session is informal, so we will use mixed language to ease the communication. If you guys have any question, just voice out through your mic or can ask in the chat box. Kita boleh make this session macam more interactive, tak kisah nak cakap bahasa apa pun. So yeah, now I will explain a little bit about our topic today, which is experience study abroad and local, sharing session from alumni of UTP International Exchange student. So actually, Mr. Bima is one of our participants in UTP summer program. So I believe that in your mind right now, maybe korang macam tak familiar sangat. What is summer program? What is exchange student? So actually in university ada banyak sangat program yang dianjurkan oleh kepada para pelajarnya belajar di luar negara untuk mendapat pengalaman yang baru. Sebab kita tahu setiap negara ni dia ada different way of learning, kita ada different environment. So macam kita boleh tengok dekat slide ni, the first example, okay, all these three is actually some of the events that UTP has conducted.
Bali ada masalah internet eh? Yeah, sorry for the trouble. Hmm.
Okay, sorry. Maybe there's some technical with Varia with the internet connection. Okay. Uh, don't worry. I I replaced her for a while. She's currently
Sorry. I got
connecting.
connection problem just now. I'm really
Okay, okay,
sorry.
okay,
Okay.
okay. Okay, okay.
Sorry, I don't know what happened today. My luck is not today, okay, actually. So I sama daripada tadi. So Autumn in France ni actually program yang dianjurkan oleh pihak Universiti Teknologi Petronas untuk hantar student dia dekat Perancis, belajar bahasa Perancis kat sana selama 2 minggu. And also for the next example is Geoscience 2019 summer program. So ni actually program yang Mr. Bima join dekat UTP untuk experience belajar geoscience punya course dekat our university. Okay, so Mr. Bima kan from Universitas of Indonesia. Okay, jadinya dia di-invite ke UTP untuk belajar dekat sini, merasai pengalaman dekat negara orang ni. And also as you can see from the third picture is collaboration between UTP and Japan University, where dia akan invite student from UTP and also student from Japan University untuk exchange culture dekat both countries, in Japan and in Malaysia. Okay, jadinya I just want to say here that in university life, actually you guys have many opportunities to studies overseas. Jadinya kalau lepas SPM tu tak dapat experience, tak dapat peluang untuk pergi overseas ke, tak apa, jangan sedih-sedih. Memang ada banyak lagi peluang yang dianjurkan oleh pihak university untuk join international punya event, and most importantly this event is sponsored. Okay, so one of example that we can give here is Mr. Bima, because he is actually alumni of UTP summer program. Jadinya today dia akan explain dekat kita dia punya experience and maybe can give some tips. Now I will pass the floor to Mr. Bima to proceed with his sharing session.
Yes, thank you, Miss Baria, as your time. And can you please wipe to the next slide, please? All right. So how are you today, everyone? And today I'm gonna share about the differences between university life in local and also the overseas. Next slide, please. All right. I put those pictures based on my experiences in UTP. I'm gonna tell my story first at UTP to the right side first at the picture. Okay, first day at UTP, I walk around to the UTP and I got the most attractive place that I've ever met. That's the library of UTP. Yeah, the library of UTP is kind of heaven for me because it provides about the books, but not only the books lah, and also the go-kart. I saw go-kart over there, and I was asking by myself, who made this go-kart? Who made this go-kart? And there's a note, Tekad go-kart 2, and note is made by the students of the UTP. Oh my God, it's really, really great, and it's really excellent campus for me. UTP is really nice. And the next day, I learned about the geoscience course. Actually, my main course in Universitas Indonesia is the geography course, but the geography course is kind of the part of the art science also. And UTP gave me a chance to join the course in geoscience. I learned about the geology and also the geophysics. um, I was taught by the lecturers in the UTP, the geology lecturers, the geophysics lecturers, and also the petroleum lecturers. And the lecturers are from Malaysia and also from Indonesia. So that's why the most attractive for me, the lectures are mixed from the other country also. And I learned the geoscience not based on the theoretically, but I also learned the geoscience based on the practically in computer. So yeah, I got a free software from my lecturer and also the module how to analyze about the layers on the subsurface and also how to analyze and visualize about the oil trap in the subsurface. So yeah, it's really useful for me because my job now I work at the company that serve to oil and gas sector also. So yeah, that's really wonderful for me. And besides the theoretically and also practically, I also got a chance to study in the field. So yeah, that's kind of the field study at yes, that's the go kart. So yeah, you may take a look at that go kart. That the this is the creature was made by the student of UTP. Cool, right? And the design of the library is wow. I've never seen this modern library before in my life, and that's the most wonderful library I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so I got a chance also to field study at Keklotong, which Keklotong is kind of cave, but inside the cave there's cars stones produced out there, and I'm really grateful that I also learned about the cars, geology cars at my main course, geography, but I just learned it theoretically. Yeah, but I didn't have a chance yet to learn about the cars at the field. But in UTP, I get a chance to learn about the cars geology at field. So yeah, it's really grateful for me. And sorry, Mr. Zul, can you please slide to the previous slide first? I wanna show you my farewell event. Okay, uh, back to this slide. On the left picture side, that was my farewell event that was coordinator by me because all over the event flew for the dancing and also the singing was our ideas lah, but coordinated by me, and yeah, that was so sad to be apart from UTP families because all over the UTP students and also lecturer out there at the picture that they are my family. So yeah, it was so sad to leave UTP uh, when my summer program was finished. Okay, next slide. Next slide again. Okay, okay, okay. When I back to my main university, Universitas Indonesia, I was graduated as February 2020. I graduated as the Bachelor of Science for the Geography major. So I conclude that the differences between the local and also the overseas university, the first thing is the language. Okay, my language in Indonesia is just Bahasa Indonesia. I don't use English for my daily conversation or my daily purpose. No. In whole of the universities in Indonesia use Bahasa Indonesia as their official purpose. But in UTP, I received the modules with English and also the classroom activity with English, the conversation with English, but sometimes in Malay. Um, so yeah, the first difference is the language. So yeah, regarding to my English is really dying in Indonesia. So I have to increase my English ability to be influent at the UTP. So yeah, I joined the summer program at UTP from the elective from the selection, uh, uh, and that selection was uh, that selection required about the good English to be exchange student. So yeah, that's the reason. The first thing is the language, and the second thing is the uniform. And when I studied in UTP, the uniform, I think there's the students UTP does wear the free uniform, free clothes. I didn't see the kind of the official uniform, that the kind of the symbology of the university. But in Indonesia, I use the official uniform when the official event was implemented in Indonesia. So all over the universities in Indonesia apply the official uniform as the symbology where they come from, where the students come from. Yeah. And the second thing is the uniform. Okay. The third thing is about the facility. Yeah, the facility in Malaysia is really complete and really wonderful. So because the facilities in Malaysia are more modern rather than in Indonesia. Yes. So I conclude that the different things are the language, the uniform, and also the facilities. So yeah, that's all for the differences. Can you move to the next slide, Mr. Zul? Okay, no matter the differences are, just be smart in the future planning and academic. You wanna be lucky for the future. UTP and UE are the right places. So yeah, can you please next to the next slide, Mr. Zul? Okay, so I'm gonna give you some tips how to be success in education. First is based on qualification. Uh, what does I mean for the qualification? I talk about the passion. Yes. If you have a passion for the geoscience, don't you go to the course that have the major of the geoscience. For the example is UTP. I also have a passion for about the art science. I love to learn about how to analyze about the art based on the humanity and also the environmentally. So yeah, I choose the geography as my main course, and when the chance come to me for the geoscience program, summer program at UTP, so I choose that summer program. So yeah, the first is based on qualification and also based on passion. But if you suddenly you have a different passion, or you have your own passion, suddenly you change your passion, you may follow your passion, but please don't leave your education. Okay, I'm gonna take the example from Universitas Indonesia. My friend was an engineering student, but my friend decided to be an actor rather than to be an engineer. But he doesn't leave his education. He finished his education until he graduated. Okay, so uh, even he's an actor, but he is recognized as the alumni of Universitas Indonesia. But at least he has a degree out there. So yeah, please don't leave your education, because education is really important for the future. Trust me. Okay, so you may become yourself by applying the management training program. Hmm. I think when you are college student, you may apply the workshop program. There are a lot of workshop programs offered to college student, and that's really useful. For the example, I used to be the tourism ambassador, right? I used to be tourism ambassador, and I got a lot of practice to be a model, and then to be a dancer, and also the promoter for several events. That's really useful for me because I got an extra allowance. Yeah, I got an extra allowance. Then I got also relations and connections. The relation and connections that I met outside my academic activity or my college environment, I got a job that the job involved from my relations and connections. So the last important thing how to success in education is have a good connection and relation. Trust me, if you have a good connection or relation, your way gonna be easier. Your life gonna be easier. Trust me. Okay, can you please for the next slide, Mr. Zul?
I think for the
that's
next
enough.
slide is the break, right? But I have something to share
Okay,
to
back
our
to Miss Maria.
participant
Yes.
too. Okay, so I just want to add from what Mr. Bima shared just now. Firstly, when he said about the language barrier studying in overseas university, I just want to share that actually if you guys got the chance to study in overseas, language ni memang suatu yang sangat crucial lah. Okay, contoh some of my friends who got MARA scholarship, okay, memang dia akan ditaja untuk belajar kerja. Sebelum diorang pergi sana, diorang kena lepas dulu exam yang ditetapkan oleh MARA, and diorang kena belajar language tu selama 1.5 years up to 2 years. Okay, kalau korang tak lepas exam tu, korang tak boleh pergi. Tapi itulah when we talk about Russia, German and France, they have their own national language yang memang kita susah lah nak faham. Compared to English, at least kita dah ada exposed to it from waktu daripada kita kecil kan. Okay, so I just want to add first at that part at the language barrier, and I also have a friend where kalau korang kenal, okay, I tak nak cakap lah siapa. Okay, she's quite famous right now. She studied in Korea. She used to be my batchmates, and dia tu memang minat Korea tau. So dia sekarang study kat Korea, and bila dekat sana dia sangat enjoy belajar dekat sana sebab language tu bukan lagi dia punya barrier. So kalau kalian ada target universiti yang nak pergi tu, bolehlah belajar dulu basic diorang punya language, and nanti waktu dah lepas SPM baru boleh ambil diorang punya formal class lah, and also need to pass the exam. And next I want to add is from the second point in the how to success in education, if you have your own passion, you may follow your passion but don't leave your education. Okay, actually education is really really important. Okay, orang tak kisah kamu ni macam okay, tak ada harta ke, tak ada rupa ke, tak apa. Tapi pelajaran tu sangat penting. Selagi kita ada ilmu tu dengan kita and kita gunakan dia, memang kita boleh bawa diri kita, campaklah kat mana-mana pun, kita boleh hidup juga. So even you guys have your passion, okay, can go on, can go along with your education, but please don't leave your education. Okay, sekarang ni memang susah sikit untuk kita belajar, tapi tak apa, waktu muda-muda ni memang kena belajar. Waktu dah tua nanti kita belajar, tak adalah. Okay, so actually dia macam two ways lah, kita belajar and kita mengajar. Okay. So you may become your best version of yourself by applying management training program, because kita ni learn from experience. So kita belajar dengan senior sebab dia semua dah melalui fasa tersebut. When we go through, when we hear their experience, contohnya macam apa yang school students tengah buat sekarang, dengar from experience from orang yang dah pernah lalui pengalaman ni, so you guys are exposed and akan jadi lebih terdedah lah dengan apa yang korang nak buat lepas SPM ni. Jadi kalau ada apa-apa soalan boleh terus tanya. Actually we have one question already. We're going to have break at 2:35 PM. So I think we can voice up dulu satu question from Angel Rina. Can I know what is the logo of Universitas of Indonesia? Sebab kalau macam UTP kan Petronas guna Twin Tower. So dia tanya, how about logo of Universitas in Indonesia? So Mr. Bima, can you answer the question?
Yes, that's a good question. But before I answer it, can you please wipe to my previous slide, which the title is Universitas Indonesia slide?
Zul, can you move the slide please?
To Universitas Indonesia slide 2. Okay. At the center picture, you may see there is the kind of the building, right? The building which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 floors of the building, right? So that's the logo of the Universitas Indonesia, and the logo's name is Gedung Rektorat. But you may call it Rectorate buildings lah. So yeah, that's our main icon in Universitas Indonesia. Yes, but our icon is not used as the icon of our country or our capital city, because yeah, our icon for these rectorate buildings just used for the university icon too. So yeah, that's the reason. That's the answer of it. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Bima, for the answer. Now we will have break for 5 minutes before we go to the second session. So yeah, siapa yang nak makan ke, pergi toilet ke, boleh pergi sekarang. After 5 minutes, can come back. Okay, Zul, I think we can proceed. Mr. Bima, are you there?
Yes, I'm still in here.
Okay. Zul, maybe can stop the sound.
Sekejap
Okay.
Sekejap nak stop share sekejap. Wait. Okay. Nampak slide tak?
Yes, boleh. Can, okay.
Okay.
So, okay, hi again everyone. Welcome back to the sharing session part 2. So, during this session, kita akan buat like a forum type where I will ask few questions that I think have in your mind to Mr. Bima and he will answer it. Okay, so the first question will be Zul, can you proceed to the next slide? Okay, the first question for Mr. Bima will be, how do you adapt with new surroundings in foreign country?
All right. Thank you, Baria, for your question. I'm gonna answer it how to adapt with the new surroundings in foreign country. And as I mentioned, language is really important, right? Language is really important to adapt in the foreign country. So at that time, I just spoke English, but a little bit to speak Malay at that time. So yeah, that's my strategy how to adapt to new surroundings in foreign country. For the example, I spoke Indonesia at that time. I spoke Indonesia at KLIA2 when I arrived at Malaysia. But the officers uh, didn't really understand what I said. So yeah, uh, I choose to speak English to officers and try to speak Malay skit to the officers to explain what I want to do and what I want to do for the next activity at KLIA2. So that's my strategy is the language. The key is the language to adapt the new surroundings in foreign country.
I really agreed with you because I believe that language is our medium of communication. If we have the language problem or language barrier, we are going to having a hard time to adapt ourselves with the foreign country. And maybe
Yeah.
I just want to add, macam kalau nak pergi foreign country tu, ajaklah kawan-kawan. So macam Mr. Bima, dia
Yeah.
pergi sana dengan your friends, right? So keadaan tu jadi
Ya,
senang
betul.
sikit. Tak adalah nak kena survive seorang-seorang. Tak adalah nak
Ya,
kena cari
and
semua tempat seorang tu, tak. Kita sama-sama dengan
Ah.
kawan. Betul tak? Okay.
betul
So,
betul. For the example, I can but maybe I'm gonna give the other example. This is based on the cruise experience with me. For the example, Alban ever said terlepas to me. And in Indonesia, we know terlepas, right? Terlepas, it means take off. We take off the baju, we take off the clothes. That's terlepas. But after Alban explained, terlepas means after in Malay. Correct, right? So yeah, that's the important how to adapt the new surroundings in foreign country with the language. And what else? I can give the other sample. The other sample is payah. Okay, in Indonesia, payah is kind of loser. Then at the mall, I forgot where's the mall. Alban said that tak payah, and I I was thinking tak payah, tak loser ke, tak loser. Oh, tak payah means doesn't need. Correct, right? Tak
dia macam
payah
it's okay, tak apa. Macam tu. Okay.
So that's the reason language is really important to adapt with new surroundings. Back to Miss Baria.
Okay, so itu baru sikit sebenarnya pengalaman. Kalau Mr. Bima duduk kat sini dalam few months or few years, memang rasanya memang banyak lagi benda yang akan ingatlah dalam kepala tu. So we'll proceed to the next question. Zurairi. how do you manage your financial? Sebab as we know, a different country has different currency, and also contohnya macam okay, tak reti lah bagi contoh, I tak reti sangat currency ni, tapi setiap harga barang tu juga lain-lain ikut source of the country itself. So how do you manage your financial during your time in Malaysia?
Okay. This is the really challenging question for me. Okay, I manage my financial in Malaysia with my scholarship because my scholarship provide me the kind of the financial financial to fund my summer program in UTP. Okay, that's the first thing. I reached the scholarship to be an exchange student in Malaysia, but besides, I also take a part-time job to make an extra allowance. So as I mentioned, I'm part of Abanone Jakarta in 2019, and my duties to be a model, to be a dancer, and also the promoter for several events, which promoting the Jakarta tourism. So from the duties, I can get the extra pay for my extra allowance. Then I save it lah, become a deposit. Then after become the deposit, I can study in Malaysia efficiently without spend a lot of much money. So the keys are the scholarship and also a part-time job. But you have to remember, as long as you take that part-time job, make sure your education not lost at all. So that's the answer, Baria.
Okay, betul tu. Buatlah part-time job apa pun, buatlah benda yang suka pun, tapi education jangan tinggal kat belakang. Okay, so I don't have anything to add because so far I also tak pro sangat manage my financial, but never mind, we can learn from time to time. So can we proceed to the next question, Zul? Yeah.
Tapi Baria, ramai sekarang nih banyak budak-budak buat bisnis dekat Instagram, right? Kind of paid promote business and do business, I don't know, and also kind of skincare business. So it's really useful for the college student during their college life.
I believe sebenarnya ada je some of us, maybe the school participant yang memang dah exposed to business itself, maybe from their families or their relatives or friends. Macam we, even me and my friends, for maybe like in clubs or events, kita orang jual something untuk kita orang dapat fund from for our events. So actually tu macam salah satu daripada kita punya cara, and tu juga kita belajar macam mana kita nak buat nanti bila kita sendiri. So if you're in university, this is where you learn how to do business with your friends, how to deal with customers, how to maintain your relationship. Can you, Zul, can you proceed to the next question? Okay, the third question is tips on how to fully benefit from studying overseas. So what I mean from this question is, if kita ni dapat peluang untuk belajar dekat new surrounding, dekat new country, macam mana kita nak betul-betul manfaatkan masa kita waktu berada dekat sana? So since you get the experience, maybe you can share with us.
Okay, Baria. So the first key is take a note. Take a note while a lecturer explains something to you. Whatever the knowledge from the lecturer is really useful for you. And don't just hear to do it and hear. No, please do and take a note. Trust me, while you're taking a note, the knowledge are absorbed to your mind. Okay, that's the first key is take a note. But if you don't have a time to take a note, you may record your lecturer who are explaining about something. Okay, at that compute the kind of the coding for the geoscience, because at that time that was my first time to geocode uh, about the geology and the geophysics needs lah, kind of petrol, kind of what else? I forgot. I don't remember the name of the softwares, but I record it. I record it and become my benefit for my job now, because my job, uh, I actually work at the software job, but the software is specifically to the mapping software, and I had I have several clients that from geology and geophysics sector, and my clients show the software that given by the UTP lecturer at that time. Okay, so I just remember, oh my god, I was taught this from UTP. Oh my god, thanks God, I recorded my lecture while he's explaining something, and I'm taking a note while he's explaining something. So yeah, the key is pay attention to your lecturer, record him if you don't have any time to take a note, and please take a note if you have any time to absorb your lecturer knowledge to your mind. So that's the answer, Maria.
Okay, I agree with you. Since I believe that uh, if you got the chance to study overseas, actually tu memang peluang yang terbaik untuk kita belajar um, not like the technology, maybe like a knowledge that we cannot get in our country. Contohnya, I'm as petroleum engineering student in Malaysia. Okay, yes, Malaysia have many sites for geoscience punya experiment. Okay, even in my first year, I'm going to Kedah, I'm going to mana lagi aku pergi? Ya, ingat Kedah lah. I'm going to Kedah for 3 days to do the experiment and to see the rocks, to see the geological structure. But I believe in other countries, especially in Indonesia, there are a lot more that need to be explored. Benda tu tak ada kat negara kita, tapi ada dekat negara orang. Sebab tu orang cakap jauh berjalan, luas pengalaman, luas ilmu pengetahuan. So, the far you go, lagi banyak you can know and you can learn their expertise. You can learn their environment. So if you got the chance to study overseas, just grab the chance and go for it. So yeah, can we move to the next question? Okay, Mr. Bima, are you there?
Yes, I'm still
Yeah.
in here.
So the fourth question, what is your biggest challenge studying in University Teknologi Petronas and Universitas Indonesia?
Okay. I think I'm gonna answer for the biggest challenge in Universitas Indonesia, because in Universitas Indonesia we just don't study at classroom. No, we also had a lot of non-academic activities. So the biggest challenge in Universitas Indonesia is time management. Yes. Besides, I had a part-time job as the tourist ambassador, and it took a lot of time and wasted maybe the half of my college life. But I must balance it together with my academic. How can I reach 10 A's for my one term without leaving my tourist ambassador activity? So my biggest challenge in Universitas Indonesia is time management. But since I joined the summer program at UTP, my biggest challenge is still the language. So yeah, my regarding my English is really dying in here. So I just reached up my English to become fluently in Malaysia and the UTP especially, because if I want to ask the lecturer, I must to say in English. If I want to make a kind of summary, I must type it on English. If I want to make a permission to my lecturer, I also must speak in English. But yeah, besides, I also have to study the Bahasa Malaysia also, because when I make the conversation with Malaysian friends, they speak Malaysian, Bahasa Malaysia. Otherwise, we're gonna be lost, disconnected for the conversation. Okay, So the biggest challenge in UTP is still the language, I think. Yes, that's all, Baria, for this question.
Okay, somehow I also can relate to your situation because before I enter UTP, in my secondary school, okay, yes, my secondary school, we do have English as medium of communication, tapi mostly is bahasa Malaysia. But when I moved to UTP, all the learning pattern is in English. When you talk to lecturer, English. When you want to submit your assignment, English. I could say that everything is in English. But then actually that is what make me learn lah, because previously my English is not really good, but after I enter UTP still not good yet, but I improve lah a little bit. uh, I believe that everyone face the same problem. If not English, then if you go to other university in other country also, yes, you do have the same problem, which is to adapt with the culture and as well as to adapt with the language.
Yes,
So
I
yeah.
agree with you, Baria. Yeah, we study together as long as there's an opportunity, right?
Yes. But okay, so that's it from me for this question. We will proceed to the last question, which is Zuhairi, can you move to the next slide? Okay, how to deal with homesick issue. So, to those yang tak familiar, homesick issue ni is actually situation when suddenly korang tiba-tiba rindu sangat dekat family. Macam mana nak buat tu? Macam me myself, I will share my experience. I study at university pula, at MRCM tu Gafar Baba in Jasin, Melaka. So from that school to my house in Melaka Tengah, it takes about maybe 30 to 45 minutes macam tu. But since to full boarding school, I cannot go back every week. Okay, so what happened is every time hujan, I akan homesick. Setiap kali hujan, I akan sedih. Tak tahu lah kenapa sedih. Teringat family waktu hujan. So disebabkan I sedih, I tidur. So kalau I tanya can hear from Mr. Bima how to deal with homesick issue, since kalau you nak balik rumah kat Indonesia, you tak boleh naik kereta, you kena naik flight. So macam mana nak deal tu kalau ada some of our students yang akan pergi overseas nanti?
Okay, thank you for this last question because it's really challenging also for me. I think not only but while I was studying in Universitas Indonesia, I also deal with the homesick issue because from Universitas Indonesia to my house is so far away. It takes around 2 hours lah to reach my home. So yeah, I also rent a house nearby the Universitas Indonesia. But how to deal with the homesick issue is just one key for you all of you guys. The key is just remember, you enter the university, it means you have bring your degree to your family. Okay. So if you are homesick, just remember, okay, if I want to go to home, make sure I have a present to my family. The kind of the present is my degree. So just remember the present for your family at home is degree. So ya tak apa, tak balik, tapi you belajar betul-betul sampai you lulus. So then you lulus, you may go home lah. That's the answer, Maria.
Yes, betul-betul tu. I pun always keep in my mind every time I rasa macam nak ponteng kelas ke, tak, I tak buat benda tu. Tapi every time I have that thought, I will I akan ingat balik in my mind, okay, I datang sini sebab I nak belajar. So I must go to class. I must respect my lecturer. I must do all the work. So actually what's important here is mentality. If you memang nak study betul and you have something to achieve, you will stay. Memang you are homesick, but you can work for it. Boleh, we can simpan duit untuk balik, or kita boleh call our family. Sekarang kan macam we can bring our phone semua tu, we can have video call. The other way is to have fun with your friends, because if you study abroad, actually your friends also feel the same way. They also rindu their family. So diorang tu lah your family kat sana. Macam Mr. Bima dia datang, kat UTP for some program, tiba-tiba kat Malaysia pun dia dapat new family which is UTP family. Ni macam kita kena pandai adapt dengan surrounding. Make use of our time here to learn new thing. Nanti balik rumah kita boleh berbakti kepada mereka pula. Dia macam tu. So tak apalah, susah-susah sekarang, nanti senang. Okay. So actually tu je our question today. Now I will open the floor to the question. Actually we already have question from the chat box. I will post out the question, which is, does University of Indonesia have the same course as UTP? How does they have the same course like UTP has? So, okay, I think Mr. Bima, we can answer the question together. You can start first.
Okay, I'm gonna start from the course in Universitas Indonesia. The course in Universitas Indonesia, for my faculty especially, there are geophysics, geology, and also geography. But for me, I take the geography major at that time, and the course I think a little bit similar with the summer program we held at that time. I think the first course that's similar is the basic of geology. I remember that I was taught by Mr. Chong Chi Meng. Correct me if I'm wrong. I remember that the geology lecturer dekat UTP that taught me about the basic of the geology. That's the one of the course that same with the Universitas Indonesia course, especially for my major, right? Geography major. Then for the geology and geophysics like petrol and coding, I think there are similar to the geology and the geophysics major. Regarding to my major is the geography major, so I just predict, but I don't know it's correct or not. I just predict yes, it's same mostly from Universitas Indonesia to UTP.
Okay, so I just want to add, actually, memang if you go to other university in other countries, ada je, memang banyak sangat course yang sama. But maybe the syllabus is little bit different. So I know this because previously, if I'm not mistaken, I applied for Turkey, but I tak ada rezeki nak pergi. Tapi my experience is if you want to go to exchange program at other country, you need to have the similarities percentage of the subject offered. So okay, if I will give example. So let's say in biology syllabus biology in Malaysia, contohlah tiba-tiba korang nak pindah, nak pergi belajar biologi dekat China. So kalau korang nak pergi sana, korang kena dapat dulu kelulusan untuk korang kena dapat dulu perlepasan daripada pihak sekolah yang okay, biologi kat sini memang sama dengan biologi kat sana. Only then you guys can go and transfer your credit. If not, you guys kena retake balik the course or the subject dekat your university. But from my experience, out of, if I'm not mistaken, 4 or 3 subjects, ada je subjek yang sama. So if sama tu bolehlah pergi. And kalau tu cakap pasal subjek, kalau cakap pasal course, memang banyak. In example, in Malaysia, UTP is the best university for petroleum engineering. But in other university, dekat luar negara, diorang pun ada petroleum engineering juga. If korang dah dapat chance untuk pergi kat sana daripada degree first year, then proceed je lah sampai habis. Sijil tu still diiktiraf sampai kalau korang nak kerja kat Malaysia. Same to me, like I take petroleum engineering in UTP Malaysia, so I will proceed lah sampailah habis. Special case kalau I join exchange program where I need to do transfer credit. But if korang memang dah originally dekat sana, daripada first year dekat sana, so proceed je macam biasa, no problem pun. Memang Ministry of Higher Education, kita ni memang banyak collaboration yang ada university. So all the certificate is certified lah and tak payah risau, insyaAllah. Kalau waktu tu ekonomi okey semua, you guys can get the job. We answer your question, but kalau tak clear boleh cakap kat box, dekat chat box. So we proceed to the next question. Sir, do you have semester break in Malaysia and how Mr. Bima go through the break? And do you try new foods and what is your feedback? So basically ada 3 question. First, ada semester break ke
Okay.
tak? Second, macam mana you make use of your time and during the break? And the last question is about the new food and your feedback.
Okay, okay. These are cute questions. Okay, I'm gonna answer the first question. Yes, indeed, yes. We have the semester break same as in Malaysia, and it takes around 3 months probably. 3 months, 3 months, 3 months or 2 months. I forgot, but the range from 2 until 3 months. And how I go through the break? Yes, I go through the break with my part-time job and also take a kind of short course in Universitas Indonesia because when the semester break, Universitas Indonesia open the short course which can achieve 2 credits per subject. Yes. So yeah, I use it the semester break with study and also take a part-time job. And do I try new foods and what's your feedback? I think I tried new foods in only in Malaysia. In Indonesia, I've ever tried at all. In Malaysia, I tried a new food so much menu that I can try. But my favorite one is nasi kandar. Yes, nasi kandar
Fuyo,
with
nasi kandar. Okay. Okay.
ya nasi kandar mama. But the nasi kandar dekat mama tuh memang best gila. Tapi pedas sedikit lah. So yeah, my feedback is so pedas lah in Malaysia. Okay, that's
Adalah
the
depends
answer by
juga. Tak adalah semua pedas pun. Even I, Malaysian pun I tak makan pedas. Kau tak boleh tidur. So you kena pandai cari lah. Okay, so next time datang dah tahu dah kau mana yang pedas mana yang tak. Okay, so
Yeah.
apa nama dia? Okay, so that's the question for and that's the answer for the question from Angelina. But just now I see the repetition of the question. Does University of Indonesia have the same course as UTP? Okay, I believe to answer this question we do have, right, Mr. Bima? You also have geoscience course like in UI.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah,
Yes,
we do have.
Yes, we do have. As I mentioned that the course that same with UTP, as I mentioned it before, is the basic of geology. Yeah, I was taught how the earth form and also how the rocks form. Also, how the um, how the connection between the environment and also the rock type. How is the mountain form created? Yeah, and the kind of mountains also. Yeah, I learned it at UTP and also at Universitas Indonesia. That's the same course.
Okay. Yeah, to add on, yes, even though we have the same course, but learning environment is different. Like my example before, like PE student and PG, Petroleum Geoscience student here in Malaysia, okay, we do have case study, but we do it in Malaysia. But in other country, let's say example like Mr. Bima take petroleum geoscience subject in Indonesia, they have their own case study punya place. Okay, so yeah, we do have the same objective. Kita belajar benda yang sama, tapi the situation is different. Okay, mungkin dekat Malaysia ni, okay, if I'm not mistaken, Malaysia tak ada ni kan, tak ada gunung berapi, right? So we don't go to that kind of place. But in Indonesia, I believe there are some of gunung berapi. So yeah, petroleum geoscience there do go to the place like that. So it's like, okay, the course is the same, but the syllabus, the way of you learn is different according to your situation kat sana. Okay, so okay, ada lagi satu soalan. I think this is the last question because we need to rush for the closing ceremony at 3:15. The question is, how's your feeling when you're in Malaysia?
Oh, okay. My feeling is so excited because besides I got a same course and the new course that I've learned before, I think in Malaysia it's quite clearer. It's honestly it's clearer rather than in my own country. And in Malaysia, I think the food is more delicious rather than in my own country. And also what again? Happy lah, happy for all the things that in Malaysia.
Okay, thank you,
Hello.
Mr. Bima, for your answer. So I think so far that is all from question from the floor. But if the students have any more question, you guys can just type in the chat box and Mr. Bima will read in chat box if they have any question lagi.
Yes, can.
Okay, so I think that's all from our session today. Now I will pass the floor to Mr. Andet to proceed with the next agenda.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bima and Miss Baria, for the very insightful sharing. Okay, we from Uni4U UTP hope that all of our participants found this session useful and gained a lot from it. However, as the saying goes, all good things have come to an end. Okay, thank you everyone for your time for this session. Now I will pass the floor to Miss Aisha for closing ceremony.
Hello everyone, can everyone hear me?
Yes, can.
Okay, so we will start the closing ceremony at 3:15. So you guys can have a break first before the closing ceremony starts. We will wait for the guests and also the participants who just arrived home. Thank you.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar
He
high.
wants that. He wants us to buying another piece of land. He has already got another 7 8 acres reserved for that land.
Strawberries on a summer evening. Baby, you're the energy. I want your belly and that summer feeling. Getting washed away in you. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening,
Siapa tu comelnya?
Anak dia.
Ayuh, Mr. Adik dah jadi bapak ke?
Tak adalah.
Tak adalah. Tu anak Aisyah tu. Tak adalah. Gurau je. Tu adik. Kan nak buat.
Test. Hello, test mic.
Hello.
Hello.
Dengar?
Dengar.
Yes, boleh.
Mantap.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Ustaz Asfar, sihat?
Sehat, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Welcome to our closing ceremony. Kita akan mula sekejap lagi. Thank you sebab datang.
And it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go
Dengar tak saya?
Dengar saya, dengar. Loud and clear.
So Farahin, okay. May I have your attention, please? Our session will begin shortly. For the meantime, we would like to ask for your kind cooperation to mute your microphone to avoid any interruption during the session. Your cooperation is very much appreciated. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good evening to Mr. Muhammad Azfar, Mr. Bima, Puan Lo Siu Chu, Puan Nurul Amhani, Mr. Imran Aziz, Ms. Bu Retna Aryani, the special guest from SMA Negeri 4 Kota Bekasi, Indonesia, fellow students and UNI4U members. Welcome to UNI4U closing ceremony. I am Aisha binti Muhammad Arshad and I will be the MC for the closing ceremony today. First and foremost, I would like to thank Mr. Muhammad Asfar bin Muhammad, our supervisor from University Technology Petronas, and also the counselors from SMK Convent Taiping, SMK Bandar Enam, and SMK Seri Pulai Perdana for attending to this closing ceremony. I would also thank every participant for participating in this event since 14 September 2020 until today. I would also like to thank to the special guests from Indonesia for attending to this closing ceremony. It is a great pleasure to have everyone here today to mark the end of our event. This is the agenda for today. Without further ado, I would like to call upon Muhammad Helmi Sharkawi to recite the doa. Please welcome. I am sorry for the technical issue. I would like to invite Khairul Azhar to recite the doa. Please welcome.
Fatiha.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Ya Allah, Tuhanku, segala puji bagimu ya Allah. Terima kasih atas segala limpah kurnia rezeki daripada-Mu ya Allah. Kami bersyukur pada hari ini kami telah sampai ke satu upacara akhir bagi majlis UNI4U pada tahun 2020 ya Allah. Ya Allah Tuhanku, Kau kurniakanlah kepada kami keampunan daripada-Mu ya Allah. Kau kurniakanlah kepada kami rezeki yang luas ya Allah. Sungguhnya kepada-Mu kami berserah dan sesungguhnya kepada-Mu kami berterima kasih Allah. Terima kasih atas segalanya ya Allah. Kau kurniakanlah kami kesihatan perpanjangan ya Allah. Kau jauhkanlah kami daripada bala bencana dan Kau angkatkanlah musibah ini daripada dunia ya Allah. Lebih-lebih lagi penyakit COVID-19 yang melanda di seluruh negara ya Allah. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi washabbihi wa barik wasallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin.
Thank you, Khairul Azhar, for the Dua recitation. Now, I would like to welcome the Project Manager of UNI4U 2020, Muhammad Fakri bin Muhammad Fauzi, to give his speech. Please welcome.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good afternoon to everyone. Honorable guest, our speaker for today, Mr. Bima Adnanta Setiawan. Thank you for the amazing sharing experience during your time in UTP and also in UI. To also Puan Low, teacher of Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Konvent Taiping. Encik Imran Aziz, Kaunselor of Sekolah Menengah Bandar Hati 6. Puan Amani, Kaunselor of Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Seri Pulai Perdana. And our special guest for today, Bu Rena Aryani from SMA Negeri 4 Kota Bekasi, Indonesia. And also not forget to mention Mr. Muhammad Asfar bin Muhammad, our main supervisor for UNI4U program. And also to all committees of UNI4U and our beloved students from SMK Konvent Taiping, SMK Bandar Hati 6 and also SMK Seri Pulai Perdana. First of all, it is a very great pleasure for me to say a few words in this closing ceremony. And I am very grateful for having the opportunity to become the project manager of UNI4U 2020. So UNI4U 2020 is basically a program with the framework of education. We are purposely helping the school students by exposing them with the life of university, including the preparation after finishing SPM, how to choose courses, which university you can choose to go, and how to do well in your upcoming interviews, how to secure scholarships, and some other things. To provide you, the high school students, with basic things in securing a place in a university and help you to prepare yourself mentally and physically during the process of entering the university. So we are targeting to help the students to gain the knowledge and basic things that some of us, the university students, were not getting it in our school life. Therefore, in achieving all the mentioned objectives, some activities have been held throughout the UNI4U program, which is about 1 month. The first activity is video sharing, which took place from 18th of September to 5th of October, which is last Monday. And any of you that didn't watch it yet, go and watch it. It is very worthy and knowledgeable. The video are being posted through our social media page, which is Instagram and also Facebook, and also through our YouTube channel, UNI4U. The topics consist of the basic things which is what to do after SPM, how to choose courses, your passion or expectation, the scholarships, how to choose university, whether it is local or overseas, which one is your preference, and how to improve your interview skills. And last topic is the reality of the university life. And all of these topics is being shared by our committee as a some of them is based on their personal experience that we want to share to you. And hopefully these videos were helpful to the student to at least know something before pursuing your career of education in universities. And the next activities is a weekly quiz, and the quizzes are being held for 3 weeks. And the questions were based on the topics based on the video that been posted in that particular week. The objective of the quiz is to ensure that the students go through our video not only to help them to answer those questions in the quizzes, but the main purpose is for the student to grab the knowledge from the videos. So thank you for the student that participate and congratulations to the winners. And the third one, there's also a video competition which purposely to help the student to recap the knowledge uh, and inputs that they have learned for the past 3 to 4 weeks and show them in the form of creative and interesting video. And also thank you to all the students that participate and congratulations to the winners. And lastly, our main event, which is a live session with our guest speakers, invited especially for the beloved student. And the objective is of this sharing session is for everyone to see the life experience and perspective of current and previous university students in order to achieve their goal. There were 3 live sessions for 3 days, starting from 9th of October, and the last one is today, presented by 4 speakers. Miss Afika Zulkifli in the first day, and the second day there were 2 speakers, which is Miss Farah Liana and also Miss Ho Sihui. And last one is our guest speaker for today, Mr. Bima Adnanta Setiawan. And the last session is very helpful and knowledgeable. I'm hoping that all of you get get to learn about their life and reflect, and maybe you can have them as your idol for the future. And now that we have come to the end of the program, I would like to express my warmest thanks, especially to all the students who participate in this program. And also special thanks to all guest speakers and counselors in collaborating with us throughout the program. Also, my highest appreciation to my supervisor, Mr. Bin Muhammad, and also all UNI4U committees to make this program a success. So with that, thank you.
Thank you, Muhammad Fakri Fauzi, for the remarkable speech. Now, I would like to invite our supervisor of UNI4U 2020, Mr. Muhammad Asfa bin Muhammad, to give some speech and officiate the closing ceremony for the event. Please welcome. Hello, sir. We can hear you, but it's very slow.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, now can.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. Okay, I repeat. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss Speakers. Okay, salam sejahtera and very good evening to Puan Loh Siu Chu, Councillor of Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Konvent Taiping, Encik Imran Aziz, Councillor of Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Bandar T6, Puan Nurul Ahmani, Councillor of Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Seri Pulau Perdana, Ibu Retna Iriani, all the way from Indonesia. Thank you so much, Ibu, for having us today. Muhammad Fakri bin Muhammad Fauzi. I am Muhammad Asfar bin Muhammad, the supervisor for the UNI4U 2020. It is a great pleasure to be here to address our guest today and to close this MPU4 UNI4U project. I am glad that all of you can join us in the memorable day. UNI4U is a project that is carried out in conjunction with MPU4, that is known as a Mata Pelajaran Umum 4 at the University Technology Petronas. This group of students has taken the opportunity to learn from different medium by using online platform to engage with the students from secondary schools around Malaysia, including Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Konvent Taiping, Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Bandar T6, and Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Seri Pulau Perdana. I am delighted of their hard works in adapting to this new norm in delivering their times and energy for your future preparations in university life. Dear beloved students, ladies and gentlemen, each member of the team has given a full commitment throughout the project to make sure that this project will end successfully as what we can see today. This project is focusing on providing the early exposure of university life and preparation to secondary school students to help students and help to enhance the readiness of the co-students to continue their education at the next levels, which is university life. Furthermore, this project has given the opportunity for the students to gain their knowledge and experience in handling online events for the community in Malaysia as an initiative to do the university social responsibility, namely as a USR. To all speakers that has contributed in this project, Ms. Nurul Afikah binti Izukifli, Ms. Farah Iliana, Ms. Ho Sui, and Mr. Bima Adnanta Setiawan, I would like to thank all of you for your time and energy to share your knowledge and experiences to the secondary school students all around Malaysia. I hope that your sharing can be benefited for all of them for their futures. I also have seen the videos created by students from UNI4U, weekly quizzes, video competition, and live session to help all of you to gain new insight and experience in the university life. I would like to express a big congratulations to all the winners and participants for participating in the mini event conducted in this project. Also, thank you for all the teachers from different schools that have students. I hope by conducting this impactful project, the bond between all sides involved in this project will be strengthened for our betterment in the future. With the hope all the secondary school students become more enthusiastic to continue their study in university, I hereby close this Uni4U project. All the best for all of you in the future endeavor. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Asfar, for the wonderful speech. So now, it is the time that everyone has been waiting for. I would like to announce the winners for the competitions that we have carried out throughout the event. So first, for weekly quizzes, we have 3 quizzes that we have carried out throughout the event. Week 1 quiz. The winner for number 3 goes to Tengku Alia Maisara binti Tengku Ismariza. Second goes to Darani Anak Perempuan Tanggarajo. And the first place goes to Megavahini Raj Anak Perempuan Sivaraj. I would like to ask all of the winners to open their cameras so that we can see the faces of the winners for weekly quiz 1. Congratulations to all of the winners. Okay, we will proceed to UNI4U quiz 2 winners. The third place goes to Rahim from SMK Bandati 6. Second place goes to Tanish Vini Anak Perempuan Raja from SMK Convent Taiping. The first place goes to Sri Manasa Anak Perempuan Raja Sekar from SMK Convent Taiping. Congratulations to all of the winners. So if the winners are here, please open the camera so that we can see your face. Congratulations because you have won the quiz 2 competition. And thank you for taking part. Now we will proceed with the third quiz winners. Third place goes to Andik Nurul Harisha binti Andik Jelante from SMK Seri Pulai Perdana. Second goes to Dan Amalarde Raj, from SMK Convent Taiping. And the first place goes to Lee Yu Huan from SMK Convent Taiping. Congratulations to all of the winners for quiz competition. I hope that everyone get the benefit from joining the quiz competition. And I also would like to thank to all of the students that have participated in the quiz competitions and also video competition. So now I would like to announce the winners for the video competition that was held from 26 September until 10th October 2020. The video competition was based on the weekly videos that we have posted in the social media accounts. Now, I will announce the winners for this competition, and I hope that the winners could open their cameras so that we can see your faces because you really took the time. Besides your busy schedule at school, you took the time to participate in this video competition. So, okay, first I would like to announce the third place. The third place of UNI4U video competition goes to Muzaina, Balvin, and Nimala from SMK Convent Taiping. Congratulations! Can I see your faces? Okay, I see Balvin. Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Okay, next I will announce the second place of UNI4U video competition. The second place winner goes to Angel Rina from SMK Convent Taiping. Congratulations! Is Angel here? Okay, now I would like to announce the first place for video competition. The first place of UNI4U video competition goes to Langgi Sri, Tanish Vini, and Turga Lachemi from SMK Convent Taiping. Okay, I would like to ask for the first place to open their camera. Guess you guys win this competition. Okay, Tanish, Vini. Okay, I see you. That was a very good video. We actually judged the video with our members, and yeah, we found that your video are the most interesting one. You guys edited the video very creatively. So congratulations for winning the first place. So, okay, this is a surprise. So, you guys can watch the first place of video competition. Here is the video that was prepared by our first winner. So, please enjoy the video.
Hi guys, I'm Langisri Debalan and I'd like to share my experience watching local versus overseas video talked by Muhammad Taufik, who is currently studying in Queen Mary University of London. I have always had a doubt in choosing courses in local or overseas. In this video, I get to know what's the difference between local and overseas universities. Majority of people believe that studying overseas is better than studying at local universities. However, there are many aspects that need to be considered when choosing where to study in the future. In Malaysia, the surrounding is well known, where we will be much familiar and more adapted to the university life. But some people will have the wish or thought to study in overseas. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the whole team of UNI4U for giving me the chance to know more.
What you should do after SPM, talked by Alvin Daniel. Hello everybody, this is me, Hanish Munif Raja. In the previous video, I learned about what you should do after SPM. It was very beneficial for me. First of all, we should take enough rest for our mind and body, because after burning midnight oil for SPM, it is very important for us to rest. So during this resting time, we can do a lot of stuff. For example, we can find our interests, we can do our hobby and many more. And the second one is we need to understand ourselves. Understanding ourselves is very important so that we can know what we are going to do next after SPM. As we all know, after SPM, whether some people they might go for university, some people they might take metrics. So it's very important for us to choose scholarship. So if you want to know more about yourself, you can ask your teachers or even counselors to know about yourself. You can also do online psychological tests to know about yourself. And in the video, Alvin Daniel mentioned that SPM is not the end game, while it is the starting point of your life. And I truly agree with that statement. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Nigaliki Sophia. Today I'm going to explain to you all about what I've learned from the video scholarship that have been talked by Nurul Nizam and Muhammad Hamirul. So what is scholarship? Scholarship is financial support for the students so that they can pursue their studies in university, whether it is local or international. If we get scholarship, they can cover our tuition fees, accommodation fees, book allowance, monthly allowance, or laptop allowance. There are two examples of scholarship, such as Petronas, UIN Yayasan, Yayasan Peneragi, Yayasan Tenaga Nasional, JPA, and MARA. In order to get a good scholarship, we need to have a few general requirements. For example, we need to get 6, 7, or 9 A's in SPM, or we should get A for the core subjects, such as BM, BI, and mathematics. If we want to choose which course or which scholarship is best for us, and not the good offer that they are offering to us. So that's all from me. Bye.
Okay, that's the video of our first winner for video competition. So, okay, congratulations to all of the winners. I am so proud of you. I, on behalf of Uni4U, would like to thank a lot to all of the participants. The one who do not win in this competition, you can try again in any other competitions. Every video that we have seen, we are touched to see all of the videos, because we really think that all of you are focusing on what we are trying to provide you. Okay, so congratulations to all of the winners, especially to the first place. You guys did an amazing job. Okay, with this, We have come to the end of Uni4U 2020. Now we would like to present to you our montage video, and I hope everyone enjoyed the video.
Hi, we are Team UNI4U. Listen for you. So, what is UNI4U?
Hi and good morning everyone. My name is Hamza. Today, my
oversee. The life surrounding is probably depending.
However,
Hi, Mat.
We've included
We have dermatologists and other, for example, lawyer. Lawyer. Take 5.
Hey everyone, on behalf of Uni4U, we'd like to thank you for supporting our journey and sharing our education experiences and knowledge with you. Thank you for supporting our social media pages as well as our content, and not to forget our live sessions.
So, to everyone, few words from us.
Believe in yourself,
stay motivated.
never give up. Good luck and all the best.
All the best.
Okay, that's our montage video. Hope everyone enjoy it. Hope everyone have enjoyed everything that we have done throughout this event for all of the participants. For this event, I, on behalf of Uni4U, would like to thank everyone for your cooperation and commitments throughout the event. I would also I would also like to thank all of the counselors from SMK Kompen Taiping, SMK Bandar Tinam, and also SMK Seri Pulai Perdana, okay, for giving your time and energy to encourage the students in joining this event. Thank you very much also to our supervisor, Mr. Muhammad Asfa bin Muhammad, for always being there for us, okay? And also thank you to our special guests, Mr. Bima and also Bu Retna, that are coming for this closing ceremony. And also, last but not least, I would like to thank to all of the participants that have joined this event since 14 September until today. Okay, thank you very much to everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and have a good day.
we will having our photography session.
Okay, I'm sorry. Before that, we would like to ask for everyone to open their camera now for the photography session before you leave.
Okay, guys, smile. Smile and peace. One more. Smile. All right, thank you.
Okay, with this, we have come to the end. Thank you everyone for participating. Thank you everyone for opening your camera. And this is our last session. This is our last photograph together. So I hope we can see you in the future. And yeah, good luck in your future. Good luck for SPM and thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank you, everyone.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Everyone.
Have a great future.
Thank you, everyone.
Luck for SPM.
Astaghfirullahaladzim.